What's up, guys? Holding Alice with you, here bringing you Chapter 9 review of Eden Zero, titled Versus the Foot Brothers. This chapter begins with Shiki continuing his conversation with Michael, which in turn he finds out that that robot is not really Michael. It's just a random robot that looks like Michael that was one of the robots that belonged to Saber in the past. And we see there where he looks over all the junk metal that they're standing on. We found out those are other robots that Saber had, that after he was done with them, he just discarded them like trash. And they were meant to be toys, but yeah, we got that backstory of them real quick, and where Shiki's talking to Michael and he's crying because he really can't fix them. Can he remember the words of the Demon King, the new one, the one that he fought in the first chapter, or second? He remembered that he really couldn't repair the bots. It was a system, so when he tried, he failed. So he started crying out of upset and sadness. But then when Michael told him that story, that sadness quickly became rage. And he busted out of there. And while he's busting out, we get Rebecca versus the Foot Brothers. And as I thought, the Foot Brothers, they may look cool and they sound awesome. Their names and the gimmick. But they really was not that strong. I mean, Rebecca was dodging their kicks like easily and like casually. You know what I'm saying? And if these guys were supposed to be top fighters, I mean, I'm not saying that Rebecca's weak or anything, but I mean, this is a Rebecca with no weapons and like she just occasionally dodging their attacks. And then when she finally does run around and get a weapon and she shoots, they block it. But it's funny because in Fairytail, everyone's obsessed with Lucy's boobs, and it seems not like in Eden Zero, Rebecca, who's Lucy 2.0, everyone's obsessed with her legs. So the Foot Brothers was obsessing with her legs, and it was just a funny chapter, and she's shooting them and all, saying parrots and whatever. But this is when Shiki comes in, and he like wipes the floor with the Foot Brothers, and takes out everybody else that's there, and he tells Rebecca, "Hey, where's Cyber?" And she points to the direction, and he blasts off like a bullet, which makes sense since he can control gravity. Gravity times mass is equal force, so he's going at like speed force. But while he's speeding over there to where Saber's at, Saber is still chasing Professor Wise, who has Happy and Pino, and they get pretty far, but he ends up shooting a rocket at their spaceship, which is actually Rebecca's. So when that happens, I know she's gonna be upset. But Saber shoots a rocket. It explodes the vehicle, but they all jumped off in time. And Wise is like, "Hey, Pino, use an EMP system and shut him down." But she's still terrified of him. She's like, "I can't, betray the master that way," and so forth. And he's about to like end them off with like this final rocket. And then Shiki comes in, speeding like a bullet, and he cracks right through the machine, and he kicks Saber out while doing this at speed force. And then we get this quick panel of Saber opening like his mechanical arm. I believe he's right-handed, if I'm not mistaken. And he opens that mechanical arm, and he goes for like the steam bullet punch. But Shiki is like, as you see in the thumbnail, Shiki's like, he ain't having it, and he just punches him. And so far, that's how the chapter ends. And I know a lot of people have been hating on Eden Zero because it's just the normal thing to do, hate on Fairytail, and Eden Zero is the prequel or the successor to Fairytail, so people are gonna hate on it too. But the Foot Brothers wasn't that strong, and we already knew that. They really wasn't. I mean, Rebecca was technically giving them problems. So if she would have had Happy, her original gun, she most likely could have won on her own. So the Foot Brothers are not that big of a deal, or other low-level thugs that were with them. And when it comes to Saber, he got a good punch on him, and it looks like he's knocked out. But we don't really know if he is going to be knocked out until next chapter of next week. So hold your horses and don't get ready to take out your pitchforks and sort of like bash and Hiramashima people, because like we don't know what route he's taken yet with this manga. So far it seems a little bit different than Fairytail. I mean, you still get the friendship speeches here and there, but I mean, it's not like we haven't seen no like random power ups yet or anything or some ass pull fights yet. So far all the characters they've been fighting are like low level scrubs. So, but yeah, again, we don't know what's gonna happen between Saber and Shiki. Did Shiki one shot him like he did the Foot Brothers, or is he gonna get up and use that arm that Wise hyped up to be strong? We don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets back up and he steals Pona, which is originally his, that he stole first, and uses her against Shiki. And where Shiki's gonna be beaten down and help. Probably Wise and Hype are gonna tag team and win, or help him, help Shiki win against Cyber. But I don't know. I don't have the feeling that this is gonna be the end of Cyber. I think this fight might continue next chapter, or he might get arrested and then in the future he might come back stronger. Who knows? But yeah, I just wanted to clarify on some things. I know a lot of people are gonna start hating on this chapter and bashing because it's one shots and people don't like one shot fights, and I understand that. But I mean, what do you expect when you get scrubs and you put them against a powerful character? They're usually gonna get one shot. It's like playing an RPG game and getting a level 1 character versus a level 100. The level 1 could use any of his physical attack spells and just kill it, or moves. And so it's the same concept. We knew Shiki was strong off the bat, thanks to that weird power he has and his physical strength we've seen already. So, same thing with Rebecca. So we know they're both strong. So, but yeah, just wanted to give my thoughts on that and clarify some things on that. But yeah, tell me your thoughts, comments, and opinions. If you haven't read the chapter, go read it. And if you've already read the chapter, go read it again. Really great chapter. Like, comment, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.